black boys. Let's talk about it. Yeah, your girlfriend's the only one that want that. My little white chocolate know about this, and that is embarrassing.
It hasn't even been 24 hours since I made my video on the entire Jordan and Ty Lil situation. Well, probably when this comes out, it will be 24 hours. That's not the point. This whole situation though has gotten a lot worse for Jordan. After Ty Lil came out with all of his receipts and his entire response to everything she said, she has begun crashing out on not only platforms like TikTok but also Twitter and IG Live as well. And this just seems like the more and more she talks, the harder it is for people to sit here and believe her or take her seriously in any facet. And in this most recent crash out on the TikTok Live, she had said some of the most egregious and dumbest things I've ever heard. I truly wanted to break down some of the craziest parts of it.
He just wanted to me, and that was it. And I'm so disgusted about that because my little white chocolate know about this, and that is embarrassing. And I've been putting him on a ringer. He ain't cracked yet. So how did that actually is do for like courting me and crack? But I hang out with one day crack. Like that's embarrassing. Like please, real rich is in love with me, and now people found out.
For the uninitiated, this is Jordan Pauline, and recently she was in a bit of an altercation with Ty Lil where she accused him of SA. And after that entire situation came out, she went on multiple lives, went on TikTok, went on IG, went on Twitter talking crazy about this man. Then he finally came out with some receipts in his side of the story, and a lot less people are believing her and just flooding her with more and more hate. And recently on this TikTok live that happened last night, she was going crazy saying a bunch of things like this that don't really make any real sense. A lot of people over here just confused on why she would say the things that she is saying. Particularly talking about how someone that she has been talking to, he has been courting herself, is finding this stuff out and she is upset about it, along with a bunch of rich people that are apparently finding this stuff out, even though she was the one that ran to the internet first. Ty Lil wasn't the one that ran to the internet talking about the situation originally, she is, and then continued to talk about it on the internet, and even in that exact live stream, which is why a lot more people are finding out about this and a lot more people are drawing attention to it. It's not because it's just happening out of the blue, it's because she keeps feeding the internet with more and more things. And this isn't the only thing that she said that was a little bit concerning, to say the least.
I like white boys. Yeah, I don't like black boys. I'm saying it. I don't like you black. I really don't. And this is a prime example. What are we talking about? I don't like Ty Lil. Never did. Never will. Really won't. You better, like, see me coming down the street, you better walk the other way. It's fades on sight. Because I should have whooped his that night. But I was being nice. I'm done beating Nick. I should have beat his that night. I came on stream with 2 black guys, which I should have did, and I'm mad I didn't. I'm so mad I did it, because I should have. Anyways, use these clips to your advantage. Y'all can milk this y'all want. Thank you. Stream the music, stream the product. Keep watching, baby, because I'm just getting started. Y'all gonna still see a big
We are the ones that are going to milk this. I don't even have enough fingers with both of my hands combined. Count the amount of times she has went crazy talking on the internet, not just on lives, on Twitter, on Instagram stories, and yet we are the ones getting the fingers pointed at us for milking the situation, which I guess technically I am because it's my second video about it, but she has lost her mind, especially in the beginning, completely trading on her own race by saying she doesn't even like black boys, yet was the one that chose to be with Ty Lil. And now all of a sudden, after his evidences came out, and a lot more backlash has come from what she's saying, she only likes white men. Even in that first clip I showed you, apparently getting upset that the white guy that she was talking to found out about the situation, and it made her upset because he's probably not going to talk to her anymore because of all of the things that are going on right now. And it just really doesn't make any sense to me. The way that she is flip-flopping on all of these lives, it basically seems like a mental patient losing their mind in real time. It's genuinely scary to see because at no point in time would any legal team advise you to do any of this. And I know Ty Lil and his lawyers are just sitting back watching her crash out like this, waiting for her to just keep messing up her own situation because they really don't even have to have an input or do anything. He had one live. She has crashed out multiple times since then.
You foot fetish lover, little sucking on my toes. You a weirdo. I should have kicked you dead off in the middle of your forehead, broke your nose, Ty Lil. You got me up. Toe licker, ass eater. Let's talk about it. Little, yeah, your girlfriend's the only one that wants. Trust me, daddy. Trust me. You're the only one that wants.
I know I've only shown a couple of clips, but at the end of the day, technically these are still allegations. You hear that, YouTube? You hear that, anybody that may be watching? These are obviously allegations. We really don't know the truth because they haven't really went to court yet and had their court cases sorted out. So again, just allegations at the end of the day. But what Jordan is doing throughout all of these TikTok lives, all of these engagements she's having online, is making it just worse and worse for herself. She possibly could be telling the truth, even if she is. At this point, it is hard for anybody to believe her with the outrageous stuff that she has been saying, the way that she's been contradicting herself on these lives, but the way that she has just been presenting herself overall. Is basically impossible for someone to look at these situations and see a rational thinker in any of them, because she has just been going out of her mind to not only discredit herself, but also discredit other people that may have been through similar instances. She was on a TikTok live once and decided to say that anybody who was gay that didn't side with her was actually probably touched as a child, and that's the whole reason why they wouldn't be on her side.
Men, you guys have two brains. This one and the one you with. You know what I'm saying? A man, you guys need to go build houses and cars. Don't ever come speak on my mother. Don't ever come speak on a woman's body ever again, or a woman's experience ever again. You dude. Okay? The hell's wrong with you? And to the gay boys I've seen saying that I'm a liar, I should get you kicked out of the LGBT community, okay? I should. But you know what? I'm gonna let y'all rock. Okay? Because 9 times out of 10, y'all was touched too, and y'all ain't said nothing.
I literally cannot explain to y'all how detrimental this is for her case as a whole. Forget even the internet's perception of everything. Yo, Ty Lil's lawyers are probably pulling up these clips, looking at the things that she has been saying. She has been threatening physical violence on this man. She has been calling this man out of her name. She has been calling other people out of their name. She has been calling out people that are apparently in the LGBTQ community and saying that she is going to get them kicked out of it because they don't believe her, or they are a little bit skeptical, or have a little bit of pushback on her. She is just making it hard on herself for no reason. That's why a lot of people are honestly assuming she either does not have a legal team or has one of the worst legal teams in the entire world. And ever since she came out with these allegations, again, there has been more lives, more tweets, more of her just being on the internet as a whole. It makes it a lot harder for people to want to sit here and believe you. If you were just getting on the internet doing your own thing, that's something that can be brushed by. But you are getting on the internet and continuously talking about the situation, adding more and more fuel to the fire, and at no point in time actually providing any more clarity on the situation, not any more receipts, not any more clarification with text messages, nothing like that. Just the one screenshot that she already showed of call logs, and that's really it. It's really hard for people to give you any grace or feel bad for you in any way, shape, or form when it is like your 16th live and you're still saying things like this.
I'm not even hurt by it. I'm not pressed by it. I don't care. I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, release them. I never need clout. I book my own roles. I book my gets booked. I'm booked and busy, baby. Soundtracks, placements, more than streaming. I don't need to stream. I don't give y'all all artists anyway. Takes one thing for y'all to all be back over here. It's okay, but y'all, I'm not tripping.
Jordan Pauline is a prime example of why certain things just need to be handled off the internet. If your first live you want to come out and talk about the situation to inform everybody and to inform your followers, that's okay. I'll give you the one pass on that. Once you come on your 5th, 6th, 7th live with your 80 other tweets and your 80 other TikToks about the situation and multiple IG stories, it just makes a lot of people question a lot more than they need to. Because if you just wanted to handle this and inform people, which was your whole goal, then you would have been able to do that with one live. After already stating as well that she doesn't want to make this a public thing, she doesn't want to come on the internet, and yet she continuously comes on the internet bashing people that are giving her backlash, comes on the internet bashing people who haven't really done anything, comes on the internet some more to bash her own race, to bash black people for no real reason, and yet is still going to sit here and argue back and forth, because that's what she's doing currently as I'm making this video on Twitter right now. It's very hard for people to want to give her grace. It's very hard for people to want to take her seriously, but she continuously does stuff like this. And normally when I make these videos, I try to be as neutral as possible, just giving y'all the facts and making it very clear when it's my own opinion being drawn in. But it's very, very difficult to be neutral in situations like this, because technically this is still an ongoing procedure. They still have to go to court, and it's genuinely sad to see, because these are serious allegations that should be taken seriously, and it seems like the only person that's taking them seriously at this point is the person that's being accused. But it feels like people have already made the decisions, and a lot of that is based on Jordan's own actions and not really even Ty Lil. At the end of the day though, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel